The Crosshair is a staple of the Counter-Strike franchise, arguably more so than any other first-person shooter in existence. Counter-Strike Global Offensive uses an incredibly precise method of hit scanning that becomes a lot more accessible while using a custom crosshair. Of course, crosshairs come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and part of the fun is finding the crosshair that works for you. Watch any pro CSGO matches and it's obvious just how important custom crosshairs are. Franz J, a popular CSGO YouTuber, would upload a video on February 1st, 2020, showcasing his CSGO sound pack, including a download so fans of the channel could use the sounds for themselves. Later, a man named Christian Young would download the pack, only to discover that the pack also included Franz J's crosshair, which appeared small, green, and fat around the edges. Christian would find that the crosshair was very comfortable to use, and would adopt it as his personal crosshair for future use. On September 19th, 2021, Christian and two of his friends would play a competitive CSGO game. About 3/4 through the match, a man named Matthew would inquire about the large size of the crosshair, which Christian met with agreement, but not before mentioning that it's a direct port of Franz J's crosshair. Upon hearing this, Matthew would argue that this is simply not true. Quote, "I've seen Franz J's crosshair many times, and that's not it." Christian would share a video from Franz J, his latest upload, to prove that they were visually identical. But alas, even with the evidence right in front of his eyes, Matthew would still somehow disagree that they were the same crosshair. Minutes of bickering would ensue until it was finally over. But just who was right? Had the crosshair been tampered with, or was it in fact the same? Well, there's only one way to find out. Using state-of-the-art technology, we can overlay a screenshot of Christian's game and a screenshot from Franz J's latest upload. We can once and for all get to the long-awaited answer to this query. Amazingly, the crosshairs appear to be the exact same fucking thing. But just how could one person mess up something so incredibly blatant? Autism is defined by Dictionary.com as a pervasive developmental disorder that commonly manifests in early childhood, characterized by impaired communication, excessive rigidity, and emotional detachment. So is this the answer to all our problems? Scientists aren't quite sure, but it seems incredibly likely.